Demolition began early this morning on the former Salyersville First Baptist Church building, where the Magoffin County Public Library Board plans to build a new library. Crews arrived just after 6 a.m. today, and by 9 a.m., roughly 75% of the building was down. The property has been tied up in a legal dispute until Friday, when Magoffin County Circuit Judge Kimberly Childers overruled David May's motion for an injunction. In October, May submitted a complaint and petition for an injunction, suing the library board, which he is a member of, and 3 of the library board members individually. Just days later, all but May resigned from the library board, and in November, 3 new members were appointed. After the last library board member was appointed, on March 10th, the Magoffin County Public Library Board voted again to tear down the former Salyersville First Baptist Church building. Brent Patrick, Heather Ward, and Barb Patrick voted in favor of the demolition. David May abstained from voting, citing his job working for the city of Salyersville could be seen as a conflict of interest, and Lana Blanton was not present at the meeting. On March 11th, Combs Trucking was mobilized to the property to begin demolition, though they were urged by local officials to not touch the building due to pending litigation. Later that day, Judge Childers ordered that the building remain untouched until the final disposition of the case. On Friday, after hearing testimony from both sides, Judge Childers overruled May's motion for an injunction, stating no evidence had been presented that indicated that any of the library board members had served illegally, nor that any actions taken by the board were illegal, lifting the temporary injunction. At the end of the day, Friday, April 1st, May filed a notice of appeal to the order overruling his motion for an injunction. Since the first board voted for the demolition last spring, a grassroots group of community members have pushed to stop the demolition of the building, and last month they stated they would purchase the property for the appraised price, which was $81,500. Jim Codell with Codell Construction explained in the March 21st special meeting that due to the fact that they have already paid for the property, design costs, architectural design, geotechnical site surveying, removal of hazardous materials, and for the bid out of the demolition design, the church lot would be the library board's most economical route for building a new library. He also encouraged them to be shovel-ready with the project before July 1st in order to be included in the state's budget. Delaying the project further could jeopardize the funding they had already been allocated. In the last library board meeting, Chairman Brent Patrick explained that they hope to reduce taxes if possible and want to build a smaller library than originally planned to cut costs. Though not an easy decision, Patrick said he could not in good conscience spend more money on another piece of property. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out this week's Independent for the full story on the hearing, as well as add us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube for more current updates.